Hi, welcome to the Lake Houston Home Guide monthly newsletter update. Wanted to give you a quick overview of how real estate has been doing this year since COVID began. We're in November, so I thought it'd be a good time to give you a little overview. We're going to start with back in February. Looking at this chart right here, we have Mark Fleming, who's the chief economist at First American, said that housing has experienced a V-shaped recovery, and we are now exceeding pre-pandemic levels. Of course, this is the nation at large. We're looking at what happened in February. We were here doing pretty good, and then March, COVID hit. Here we are in March, and this is what happened. We came on down quickly, and then sitting in May, real estate activity came back up just as quickly as it went down. And so in May, everything began to stabilize, real estate came back, and we're now currently sitting at levels higher than before COVID hit. This shows you the number of mortgages that are in active forbearance and how it has been decreasing over the months. So that right there reflects, how people went back to work and the economy at large was ramping up, and people were doing better financially, and that is when real estate activity came back up. So now that we are where we're at with real estate activity. This right here shows you the nation's months of inventory of homes for sale. The big question is always, are we in a buyer's market or a seller's market? And this right here tells you. So when you have less than 6 months of inventory, it is considered to be a seller's market, and that is where we are. Of course, this is the nation, and a little bit I'll show you specifically about the Houston area. So we are in a seller's market. So what is the cause of this lower home supply? Less people have been listing their homes, and there's also less new inventory or new builds available right now. So according to Realtor.com, since the beginning of COVID in March, fewer homes have been listed compared to the same time last year, which is leaving a gaping hole in the available inventory. Now we move on to Houston. What does this mean for Houston? We got the October monthly market comparison. This is courtesy of the Houston Association of Realtors, and we're going to focus here on single-family home sales. In October of 2020, we had 9,287 homes that sold in the Houston area. Comparing that to October of 2019 with 7,187 homes sold, the increase there, right, the positive represents a 29.2 increase in home sales, and it marks the 5th straight month of positive sales here in the Houston area. So that has been a good thing. So now we are going to talk about what are people buying. This again is nationwide, but people are wanting to buy in suburban areas. They want to buy outside of the city. So what does this mean for you? This means that if you have been thinking about selling, now would really be the best time to do so because of the lack of inventory, and because of the lower interest rates that are still out there. And so there's definitely a lot of buyers and not enough homes for sale. And so again, what does this mean for you if you are a buyer? This means that you need to be ready. By ready, I mean you need to be pre-approved. You need to know exactly what you're looking for and what you want. And when you see that, homes pop up on the market, you want to go see it as soon as possible, and you want to make a decision so that if you want to make an offer, you make it then. You don't want to wait. Homes are going really quickly, so you have to be ready. And then here, just to give credit to the references for all the great data that we have. And that's pretty much it. Thank you for joining me for this newsletter update. And I hope you got some valuable points from this, and there's more to come. Remember that I'm here. I would love to help if you or anybody you know is looking to buy, sell, or lease, or you just have some real estate questions. Know you can reach out to me. Again, would love to help. And I'm Luly Benavides Jones, your Lake Houston home guide, guiding your way home.